Arthur Haines was a habitual man. He'd awake at the same time every morning. He'd have bacon and eggs for breakfast. He'd open the curtains on his tidy suburban home, and he'd read the newspaper. In the afternoons, he'd grab his cane and go for a neighborhood walk, stopping along the way to chat with friends. At 87 years old, he was pretty set in his ways. As darkness fell each night, the England-born man would close the curtains of his home, lock his doors, and settle in. But on the last Sunday in February 1993, those routines were brought to an end. As Arthur sat down to have his nightly tea, someone entered through his front door. The frail, elderly man was cornered in his kitchen, beaten over the head until his skull cracked open and left bleeding on the floor. The suspect, who police presume was a young man, is thought to have helped himself to a can of orange soda to quench his thirst while he rummaged through the house for small valuables. He stripped Arthur of his gold Seiko watch and a chain around his neck that held his late wife's 22-carat gold wedding ring. When the murderer was done rifling closets, drawers, and jewelry chests, he set a fire in the master bedroom in an attempt to hide the killing. Then, he left through the front door and walked away. The fire burned itself out in the airtight home. Evidence showed Arthur was still alive as it burned. 75 people have been interviewed by police trying to find the killer, including Arthur's late son, Maurice Haines, and grandson, Greg Bishop. The grandson hasn't been ruled out as a suspect. In pursuit of any similarities regarding what happened the night Arthur died, detectives examined burglaries 6 months before and 6 months after the murder. One matched exactly, and it was never solved. Several more were similar. The killer's identity remains unknown. The unsolved murder nags at the minds of Spokane police detectives who want to bring justice to Arthur. For Spokesmanreview.com, this is Jody Lawrence Turner.